Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you all. My name is Kanishka Bandara. So, today I'm going to talk about how business organization from Sri Lankan context and evaluate the position and performance of its stakeholders referring to choices. For this presentation, I have been selected Dialog Axiata PLC in Sri Lankan number one telecommunication service provider. So, uh, in my second slide, I would like to show out these are the points I'm going to cover up during my presentation. Before the this discussion, I would like to give a small introduction regarding this particular organization. It have some small video clip. So once the once we watch it and discuss how this local organization context will engaging with economical theory. We already know that dialogue is Sri Lanka's largest and fastest growing mobile telecommunication network. And we know that company is also one of the largest on the Colombo stock exchange in terms of market capitalization and the dialogue company largest foreign direct investor with investment totaling over 1.7 billion USD. We know subscriber amount nearly 7% of the Sri Lankan mobile market. Next slide, I'm going to discuss that organization from the Sri Lankan context that can be evaluated in terms of stakeholder positions and performance uh, is a Dialog Axiata, that which means that which is a telecommunication company operating in Sri Lanka. So, beginning of this discussion, I would like to give a small uh, introduction to this subjected matter. What is utility? Initially, we have to discuss what is the meaning of utility. So, that utility means it economic economy. It's a term used to determine the worth of the value of a good or service. More specifically, more specifically, utility is a total satisfaction or benefit from consuming a good or service. And the economical theory, that means economical theory is based on a rational choice, usually assuming that consumers will strive to maximize their utility. So the economic utility of a good or a service is important to understand because it influences the demand, and therefore the price of that good or service in practice, a consumer's utility is usually impossible to measure or quantify. So these are the primary background of that this term. So let's we discuss uh, how that choice theory will engage with uh, this particular company. So in here, uh, I identified that few stakeholders in this particular company. So we know that the stakeholder means that a stakeholder is a party that has an interest in a company. So in my research, uh, I already identified or I already selected following stakeholders related to this particular business organization context. So the key stakeholders are already listed. Those are customers, employees, suppliers, and regulators. So, in my next slide and my next point, I would like to present following economical theory. How will join with that? How will connect with that this local context? So we know that uh, the stakeholder positions in that particular company in the Dialog Axiata can be evaluated through choice theories, which explain how stakeholders make a decision based on their preferences and available options. So these are the things I am going to discuss during this presentation. So beginning of this presentation, I already mentioned, and the key stakeholders dialog PLC, I already mentioned in my previous slide. Customers, shareholders, employees, supplier, and regulators. Each stakeholders in this organization has in the stakeholder group has a different preferences and different level options uh, have. So in my next point, uh, I would like to I'm going to uh, show out how that choice theory uh, going to apply for the uh, customers. So the Dialog Axiata PLC providing we know that telecommunication services. It's uh, to its customer, and the customer have the choice to select the services and the product that they want. Right? We already know different type of advertisement, different type of TV commercials. So that particular company already broadcasting, and the thing is the customer have to select the customer have to choice to select the services and the product that they want. and the customer evaluate the quantity and price of the service and compare them with those offered by competitors before making decision. We already know that in Sri Lankan context have the different type of telecommunication service providers like SLT, Mobitel, like that. So therefore that Dialog Axiata PSC has to focus on providing high quality service at competitive price to retain their customers. So in my next point, uh, the same theory I'm going to apply for this employee. So the employee of the Dialog Asiata PLC are interested in the job security, career growth, and work-life balance, and they evaluate the company's policies like culture, compensation package before joining or staying with the company. That means that are the thing the employee are expecting. So in a Dialog Asia PAC has to focus on the providing supportive working environment for supporting working environment and opportunities for career advancement, and competitive compensations to attract and retain employee. In next point, uh, I would like to discuss shareholders. So we know that shareholder is a person or a company or a institution that owns at least one share at a company stock in a mutual fund. So shareholders of Dialog Axiata PAC are interested in maximize their returns on investment. They evaluate the company's financial performance, growth prospects, and risk factors before investing in the company. So therefore, the Dialog Axiata PAC also has to focus on the generating profit and a growth while managing risk to attract retain shareholders. So in my final slide, I would like to discuss that regulators, how we are going to apply that choice theory for regulators. The regulators of the Dialog Axiata PLC are interested in protecting the public interest and ensuring that regulators are ensuring that compliance with the laws and regulation and promoting competitions. They evaluate the company's operation and performance and impact the society before granting a license actually, and approving the mergers on imposing fines. So in that case, the Dialogue ACR PhD has to focus on the following ethical and legal standards in that in Sri Lankan context, and engaging the responsible business practices and collaborating with the regulators to achieve the common goal. So in these are the thing I already discussed with you. So, thank you very much for your interest and attention. Uh, so, I hope all of you have understand what I talk about in during my presentation. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.